My name is Karissa and I play the French horn. So first of all, why I chose this instrument. So back in 6th grade, we had to go and kind of try out. We got to choose a list of instruments we wanted to try out, and so I wanted the French horn really bad. I mostly chose it because I heard that it was challenging, and then I also really love the sound, especially of a professional horn player. It sounds very beautiful. It's a very versatile instrument, especially the more advanced that you go, the more interesting music and stuff that you get to play. It's so amazing. And so yeah, so some pros and cons. So one of the best pros about it is that it's definitely different. So it's not your typical brass instrument. There's a lot of versatility with the horn. Some parts you play super quiet and mellow and very soft. Some parts you can be very big and loud and triumphant sounding. And so there's just a lot of different forms and different ways to play the horn. As for some cons, it is one of the trickier brass instruments to learn. So out of trombones, tubas, trumpets, euphoniums, I would say the French horn is actually one of the hardest brass instruments to learn, just because it's different. We have the smallest mouthpiece, and so this is my hand in comparison. We have the smallest mouthpiece in the brass family. So yeah, there's some challenges to it, but overall playing French horn is a ton of fun and it's really exciting. Okay, so I'm just going to go a little bit over maintenance really quick. So it's very important for every brass instrument that you make sure that the valves and the slides are well lubricated. So for the valves, you're going to use valve oil, and it'll come in a little container like this, about $6. And then there's also slide grease that you're going to want to get for your slides to make sure that they come out relatively easy. Because if you wait too long, then they can get hard, and then you won't be able to pull them out, and then you'll have to take them to a shop, and that's no fun. Another thing is to make sure, yes, so you're going to want to make sure that you also clean through, you're going to want to clean through your slides and stuff like that. So you're going to get a pipe cleaner. So hold on, I don't really have one on me right now, but you're going to get a pipe cleaner and you just feed it through the tube, just like that. Make sure all the nasty junk is out of there. Also, something that you also have to look out for regularly while playing a brass instrument is emptying out your water. So what that means is as you're playing, you're building up condensation, and so that turns that condensation, becomes water, right, as it precipitates. So depending on the kind of horn that you use, you'll turn it and you'll dump out the water. I'm not going to show you because it's kind of gross. But yeah. So that's basic horn maintenance. What makes the horn so interesting, which you can't really see on camera too well, is that when you play the horn, you actually put your hand inside the bell, and that helps with tuning. That helps with tone quality in general, and it also just helps so that way it helps lift the horn, makes it easier to play. So yeah, there's just a lot of really interesting things about the horn. It definitely is one of the trickier instruments to learn, but I promise you, it is so much fun.